What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andy and today I'm gonna be doing an update on LCID stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how, as you can see, how this asset went up for almost 100% in a matter of just several minutes. And then I will continue with the fundamental news. I will show you why this happens, why this major price action happens. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. As you can see, we are on 1 minute time frame, and this asset during last session alone went from the price of roughly $8.93 all the way up to $17.79, and it is exactly almost 100% to the tick. And this harsh movement to the upside that, as you can see, has a parabolic shape. When it hit the range of resistance, and I marked this range previously, as you can see, $17.94, it is almost the round number of $18, and the previous major swing low or swing high, and basically it is a trend reversal. And these type of ranges also might be the ranges of support and resistance, and it happened. It hit this range and went lower. Definitely harsh movement to the upside, and I have to say that during this movement a lot of people were trapped inside this uptrend. And then when it lost about, let me show it to you, when it lost almost 33% of its value, definitely a lot of people were trapped at the top of this spike. So why it happened and what should we expect next? First of all, let me show you that we don't have any news on the press release section that might be the driver of this price action. On January 25th, we have one news that is just an announcement that Lucid drivetrain will be implemented in race cars. And on January 27th, we have another news that Lucid Motors opens first retail studio and service center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So definitely it is not the news that could drive the price of Lucid, and let me show you that we also don't have any news on their official Twitter account. This means we should find something else, and this is the reason. On January 27th we have this summary basically on Seeking Alpha, and it's titled "Why did Lucid stock surge on Friday? Reported Saudi interest." And let me quote you this. Lucid Group stock shot up over 40% on Friday after a report that the Saudi Soaring wealth fund may be taking a stake. The Saudi Public Investment Fund is formulating plan to purchase remaining shares of the automaker per a beta will, so-called uncooked alert. The fund already controls a 62% stake in the company. To be sure, the alert's uncooked status refers to its less certain nature. Lucid declined comment on this speculation. Shares of the California-based EV company roared 43% higher on the alert nonetheless. The jump was the biggest one-day gain for the stock on record. So, definitely this news might be a massive news, and if it is just rumors and this news doesn't have any background, any proofs that it will happen, definitely we will see the decrease in price. Probably it might break even its previous bottom. Basically not the bottom, but the lowest point at the beginning of last session at roughly $9. Otherwise, if it is the real news and this news was disclosed by some kind of whistleblower, definitely we should see an official statement from Saudi Arabia fund or from Lucid C executives that should describe the entire deal. But in my opinion, most likely, even if these negotiations happened, at this very moment, I think it might be cancelled because of this information leak. So, and why this asset has this harsh movement to the upside? Yesterday it was the rumors that Saudi Arabian fund will buy back the rest of shares at the price of more than $200 per share. and definitely this speculation drove the price even higher. But guys, you have to think from the investor standpoint, always from the investor standpoint. And if you just recently bought about $1.5 billion in value of the same company, if you just bought the new shares of this company, why you should buy another shares of this company at the very high prices? It doesn't make sense. And because of this, definitely the volatility of this asset was extremely high during this price action, and it was several trading halts during this movement. On top of that, I have to say that this movement also was so harsh because of the very high short volume ratio, because shorts should be covered and they covered their position during this movement to the upside. That also drove the price of this asset higher. So, and what should we expect next? Let me switch to hourly time frame, and let me show you that this asset broke its previous swing high, but it had a very harsh pullback, and as you can see, it went higher to hit the almost $18 mark and then had this pullback. So let me show you that if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this swing low to this swing high, this asset hit exactly the golden pocket range. As you can see, it hit it to the tick and had a bounce. This means it still has a chance to have next leg to the upside, only in case if the rumors will be confirmed. Otherwise, definitely we will see the decrease in its price, because in general, and I mentioned it in my previous video, we had more chances to hit lower price targets, and this movement to the upside with highly increasing volume broke all the patterns, and I have to say that you cannot rely on any pattern in trading, because nothing is guaranteed in trading, and you have to know that everything is possible, but the probability of certain outcome might be different. And definitely this pullback was also 100% expectable, because on multiple time frames it had an extremely high RSI. On 1 hour RSI it had more than 94 points. 2 hours RSI, again, it was about 92, almost 93 points. And every time frames that are below 1 hour also was extremely high. It was on 30 minutes time frame 96.77 points. 5 minutes time frame was at 98.91 points. So extremely high RSI that should be unloaded, and it happened. So, and let me show you another interesting detail. Right here, as you can see, this candle that hit the golden pocket range, statistically the range that has the highest probability of trend reversal, has also the highest volume, even compared with the volume of this movement to the upside. This means right here we had a lot of buying pressure from the golden pocket range, and this means if we will see some positive news this Monday, definitely it might hit some higher targets. And I have to say that if you don't know how to handle this movement, and if you don't know how to use stop loss orders, definitely you should stay aside from any trades with this asset. But if you are risky enough and you know that this asset might go higher, and especially if you believe that these rumors might become a reality, you can accumulate your position, and you should put your stop loss slightly below the bottom, the previous swing low, and it implies about I guess about 6.6% of downside potential. But the upside potential, even if it hit again the previous swing high, it might be about 40%. Definitely this setup is very risky, but it has almost 9-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and this risk to reward definitely worth a lot of attention of risky traders, and that's why you have to be very cautious. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys until next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.